Man, the first slide player, probably the greatest slide player I've ever heard was Earl Hooker. And when I heard him play slide, I was like, okay, I'm not even going to bother with that, because that's the apex of that style of playing for me. You know, I mean, I'd heard Robert Johnson, obviously, and guys like that, the Delta guys. And then coming to Chicago, I heard Earl Hooker first. Muddy had a real unique way of playing a slide. And another guy was Robert Nighthawk, who I think was related to Earl Hooker and maybe influenced him a little bit, because they have a similar style. But I mean, the guys that can play it, you know, I'm not gonna mess with that. That's not even in my neighborhood. So I'm content to, you know, try to appreciate.
Well, thanks. And you know, and it makes our playing together, you know, we mesh incredibly well together. You know,
We do.
and you know, that's an unusual thing to find a fellow player that you really, you know, that we have the chemistry we have. You know, you played with other guys. Yeah, I think, you know, because we're friends first and players second.
I think your true playing, your real personality comes out in your playing. You know, and if you don't get along, that comes out. You hear that in the music, and I think we all get along so good together that I think that's what comes out in the music.
You know, and I've taught some classes at Daytona State, and I used to tell my students, you know, I consider music a conversation, not a competition.
Right.
You know, so there's some guys that always want to cut heads and show you up or something. But to me, it's like you talk and then you listen. You talk and listen, and it's conversation. That's sort of what I like about music. So, yeah. Whenever you're playing a solo, you know, I like to back off, get over there and hear what you're doing. And then, you know, and you do the same for me. So, you know, that's the chemistry of a really good team. And, you know,
I think so.
We have it.
I think so.